Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be doing another review for Bleds. I've reviewed for them in the past. I've reviewed glue guns and paper a couple of times. And they're on Amazon and Ally. And this is 50 rolls of washi. And it comes with two glue tape runners. It comes with two of them. Isn't that neat? It doesn't say 6 meters. Aren't they cute? I love them. They've stuck this in other stuff too. Oh yeah, I've reviewed paper, like little paper packs that have like an assortment of papers. Bleds is starting to add more on their site on Amazon. You have to check out the Bled store. I will of course have the links down below. But this is 50 rolls of washi and two glue tape runners. And these are literally sets that you can get. So I mean, think about what a bargain this is, because this is a set that you can buy individually. So considering this has 8 of these plus a 10-piece set, plus it's a full complete set, this is a really good buy because it's $14.99. And of course, I think I got it the next day. You know how fast Amazon is. So let's see. We've got, red, and then we've got the pink. I'm going to take these off in case the glare is hindering things. And then we'll go through, I'll hold the colors up so you can see. I love the assortment that we have here. I love it. I have been doing, I always do, I haven't as much. In the olden days, I thought I had to do something to every page. And even if it was a strip of washi up the side, that's what I did. Well, I got away from that, and I really need to get back into it because I don't like naked pages. I just think, and now you do you, but used to in the olden days, I like to do something on every page. Now this is an assortment. I don't know if they're different or if the ones you get are, if this is like an assortment. Because we have some polka dots. We have some like graphic lined ones, stripes and zigzags. Okay. And let me stand up and make sure you can see what I'm doing. See, these are like the graphic ones. And there's quite a bit on those. That's not 10 meters, but they're not, that, because going down page edges, you do lose a lot. Oh, here's another polka dot. So we got polka dot in 3 sizes. 4 sizes. No, those look the same. Okay. And then these, oh look, butterflies. And what's that? Popsicles. And feathers. Ooh, love the feathers. Look how pretty. I'm going to open this if I can. And again, this is not a wimpy amount on a roll. I feel cheated when the core is thicker than the washi tape on the roll. And these are a plastic core, so they hold their shape. Sometimes with a cardboard core, they get all flat and wonky. Let's look at this. Oh my goodness, we will be using that. Isn't that pretty? And no, that's not the repeat. Yeah, it is. There's the repeat. Love those. Okay. Then we've got 2 more decorative ones. Floral. And then you can see the solids. Aw, cute. These have a little more on them. And we've got We've got an abstract floral, a more graphic floral, blue and purple, dots, and hearts. Aren't those pretty? Love those. Okay. And these are plastic cores too. That's nice. Oh, that one's flowers with little scrolls on it. That's cute. Do you see? Yeah, you can see. And then this is green's good. And then this would almost be good for 4th of July. Those kind of look like starry kind of flowers, don't they? In red and blue. And love that one. That one's sweet. Aren't they pretty? Love, love, love. And then we've got all of these solids. Okay? That's almost a coral kind of pink, isn't it? Pretty. And these are just good basics, you know. And how I would store these, since there are too many to fit on one ring, how I store these is, I will show you. I might. There's an awful lot of them. I don't know if I have this many rings. And those are nice, bright blues. Wish I had those for hobby hobbits. No, I don't have rings. Need to get more 2-inch rings. Or whatever size this is. Let me see if I can get all the florals on here. Yep. I like to put these in groups on rings like this. And just pile them in my washi trays. And then I just pull out what matches, you know. When I get different sets of washi. I just think it's handy. And I use it right off the roll. I don't even take them off. Okay. And like these polka dots I might put together. I don't know. I might add some to others I have, you know. Like if I have a roll with summer stuff or butterfly. I just kind of, some of them, some of the single rolls like this, if it's a substantial roll, I might keep, single. But then the sets, I just bundle them on these giant rings. Okay? So that's how I organize them and can grab them all easily. I'm just going to throw all this stuff away because I will organize them. And then what I like to do is go down page edges. And I just showed this journal in another video. But usually these kind of pages, like the lines or graphs or notebook pages, is what I put washi on. And I will show you something. Do you all know about this giant glue stick? And I've got it messy because I've been using it. And then we've got these colors. This blue would match. And I do waste it. And okay, we'll try to use it without gluing it. We'll try. But I always glue it. See, what happened was I don't have to with these because they're new. But what happened was I had these angled pieces and I put my washi tape in the window. And I think it, dried it out. You don't expose washi tape to sun. Even we have new windows in the house and it still wasn't enough to protect them and they dried out. But I'll glue this one to show you what I do. If you have washi that's not quality, like this is pretty good quality. You see it didn't want to tear. It didn't tear. And it's hard to do with nails. It didn't tear as I unrolled it, you know. But then what I do is just run it over a glue stick. But like I said, since I ruined my washi by keeping it in the window, I'm just in the habit to run it all over a glue stick. And then I'll just go back and trim the edges when I'm done. We can get another. Something that coordinates with that. Look at this last green one. That's pretty. I like green. That's my new. It's not my favorite color, but I like working with green. I think it's a nice neutral. And on this, you can't, I know you can't see the bottom of the journal because I'm keeping the washi box in frame. And that's a little short at the top. Let's see. Can we lift that? Yes, we can. Now that I've lifted it, I need to glue it. But I like working with green. I think it's a nice neutral. And it goes with everything. I have a lot of scrap pages, and I try to incorporate green when I can. And a lot of times just for a single, oh, my ruler's in there. Let's see if I have another one. Well, I use this one a lot. This isn't really a ruler. It's supposed to be a die. But a lot of times I just take this and use the ruler to tear it. But here, since we've got it on both sides, it's harder to do that. Sometimes if it's on both sides, you might need to just cut it. Let's see. Nope, that worked. And then I end up with a huge pile of washi on my hand. So there, you can see that really adds a lot, I think, to a blank page. You know, that's enough to doll up a page, don't you think? And I love doing this. I really love doing this. And this is 50 rolls. My goodness. And then you can use different colors, you know, like I did right next to each other. You know, see, that matches. And looks good together. You know, so you've got lots of options in here to do that. You know. Oh, I want to use the feathers. I know I didn't do the back of that. That's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it next. Let's see. That might not match that green very well. Let's see. Here. We'll do it over here. Do you do feathers up? And since I already peeled that off, it's just my habit to run washi over it. You don't have to on here, on these. But it, like I said, I've done it with, see, you can see this first page is sticking fine. They're both fine. You know, they're not lifting at all. It's just my habit. And then let's see here if we can get this. This die has a thin edge, and I like using it. I learned this from planner ladies. I started out liking planners before I started crafting. And I got my daughter into it, and she is a planner chick now. She has 3 planners now and dolls them all up. There, isn't that pretty? I didn't quite get that. Close enough. And usually I go through with lace down the edge of a page too. And then I just go back through after I'm done and trim it all. Okay? That thing is clinging to my finger. I don't know why. Okay. So there, look at that. Isn't that pretty? But do you all do washi down the page? I just think it's a fun touch. And like I said, I don't like blank pages. Also, when you do washi on the page, you can more easily tell that there's multiple pages. You know, because like right here, I have 3 pages together of 4 of the same kind of paper. And the washi will really separate them nicely. So you can tell, you know, like when you go like this, you can easily see there's another washi. Whereas these two, they want to turn together. So you might not even realize there's 2 pages there, you know. Okay. So here's Bleds 50-piece washi. It's $14.99. It is a good buy. And, like I said, that's how I like to organize them, and not just work right off of the ring. Okay? I got a big pack of these somewhere one time. I can't remember where. The place was going out of business, and I bought a big box of these. And I've used the heck out of them for storage, stuff like that. So this is a great assortment of colors. I really like it. I really, really like it. Because, you know, okay, like we've got different golds here and stuff. And like in different greens and blues and different shades of everything. Because like, you ever run into trouble in a journal? Like here is yellow, but this is more greenish. It has a green tint to it, you know. And then, like this is more yellow. And then here, let's see, what did I do? That's brown. And then here I used brown. And then, what other scrapbook paper did I use? Maybe not in this one. And then here's craft paper. And then there's another that's a little more green. You know? So to have these assorted colors, I'm trying to see. Oh, and here's a brighter yellow versus the green. So that's what's really neat about having all of the assorted colors, you know, because you can find something that'll match all your different shades, you know, like here it's got brighter yellow and different greens, you know, and then you can find some that coordinate with each other too. If you want to use them next to each other and don't want to use all the same washi on every page, you know. So that's what I really like, is the assortment, because I run into trouble with using so many different shades of paper. Okay? They look good separate, but then you can't use the same colors because it doesn't work, you know. So, thank you, Bleds, and I will leave this link. And, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you get it and how you use washi, okay? Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.